hi, hello, and howdy. It's me, Mushy, and you're you. Hello, you. And we're here at Dark and Creepy Diamond Painting for a post review and kit down of a sneak peek from Raven Diamond Art called Boo Sheet. Let's get into the details. Okay, you guys, so hopefully most, if not all of you, will get a chance to see this prior to its release. This particular diamond painting releases tomorrow, February 2nd, 2024 at 10 a.m. CST at ravendiamondart.com. But you guys are my friends, so I'm giving you a sneak peek and breakdown of this diamond painting a little in advance. So in case you're thinking about purchasing this or one of the other of the 4 new releases coming out tomorrow, you will have some kind of idea of what they look like, what my impressions were for whatever that's worth to you, and any kind of details that I noticed or picked up on or anything like that. So here we go. This was H35 in my filing system, my inventory system, indicating to me it is my 35th horror diamond painting in my stash. The name of this is Boo Sheet, and the serial number is RDAR67, and this was number 426 in my personal stash. As I mentioned, you can get this diamond painting for, I believe it was $21.99, but absolutely double check my facts by checking their site tomorrow morning to find out for sure. And that is at ravendiamondart.com. Always double check anything, not just me, but anything anybody says. When they give you prices and stuff, always double check the original source, aka the company. Just, we're human, we make mistakes, so hopefully, but as far as I know, it's $21.99. This is a 40 by 30, or for those of you who need to know what it is in inches, it is 15.75 by 11.81 inches, but that's just the drill field itself. Okay, so this is a true 40 by 30 or 15.75 by 11.81 drill field only. There's some extra on the border that they don't count in that measurement. So if you're going to frame this, be sure you get something that's a little bit bigger than that to accommodate the frame border situation if you're going to use it. This is a diamond painting done with round drills. They are the 100% high grade acrylic drills. The kits prior to February 2nd that Raven Diamond Art had on their website were using resin drills, and now February 2nd moving forward, they're going to be using these high grade acrylic drills. So we will talk about these drills, and if you want a more in-depth talk about the drills and scientific evaluation of them, please do go check out my video. I'll try to remember to link it in the iCard below, but it is in the playlists. It's in 2 of them. One of them is Raven related, so you can find the video there. But when I did the unboxing, I did compare their drills from their older kits, the kits that have been developed prior to February 2nd, 2024, using resin drills, and then the new kits like this one that were going to be produced February 2nd, 2024 forward. So if you want to see a side-by-side comparison to see if you notice a difference or if I noticed a difference, you can check that video out. There are 37 colors, no special drills included in this. Asterisk. There is a side note I will get to toward the end, so stick around and listen for that little asterisk there. I started this on January 26th, 2024, and I finished it January 31st, 2024. It took me 35 hours and 20 minutes, which is a lot longer than I would normally expect to spend on a 30 by 40. However, and we'll talk about this as we go through the details, this was pretty confetti heavy, which lent to some of the additional time it took for me to do it, as well as I kind of was burning the midnight oils. I wanted to get the finished product out to you guys before the actual diamond painting goes on sale, so that if you were waiting for a review, my review, any kind of review on a sneak peek for this company, that you had access to it before sales go live. So I was probably sleep drilling at some point at a lot of points. But when you get tired, you slow down, so that might be a factor in the time. But I would say primarily the biggest factor to why it took me so long was confetti heavy, which we'll go over. That being said, though, diamond painting is not a race. You do it at your pace and how you're comfortable and what makes you happy. This particular instance, I was kind of racing because I wanted to get the information out to you, but that does not mean I endorse diamond painting as a race. It's for fun. It's our art. It's our craft, and we go at our own pace. So it might take you longer, and you might be able to do it faster. And either way is okay. All right. And so my personal rating for this diamond painting is a 4.75. And let's go over pros and cons. The first pro I have, and one of the things I love about the company as a whole, Raven Diamond Art advertises their diamond paintings based on drill field size. Drill size? Yeah, you're going to get a 30 by 40 drill. Each diamond is going to be 30 by 40. Mushy, please. Let me try that again and speak English. So Raven Diamond Art measures their canvas and tells you in the description the size of the canvas based on drill field measurement. So this is a true drill field, say that 10 times fast, of 40 by 30. Okay, they do not count the scrap extra with the table and the thumbnail. They don't calculate that into their measurements. I really appreciate that. This diamond painting has, as you can see, a lot of color. And one might not think horror equals color, but why not? And so I was really happy to see these new kits coming out where they're showing us that you can still participate in dark, creepy, horror, gothy, the genre as a whole, but you can do it with color. It doesn't all have to be dark and gloomy and, things that you typically associate with horror. It can be colorful. It can be more benign. Like this here is, to me, a more like soft horror, in that it is a creepy image. It is in the horror genre and realm, but it's friendlier for those of you who don't appreciate, for one reason or another, you don't appreciate the look of dark art, the color palette, the imagery or whatever of some of the scarier diamond paintings. They have choices. You have choices, and this is one of them. This isn't, your typical axe murderer, movie killer, blood, guts, gore, scary. This is friendly scary, unless you saw my TikTok. And then you might wonder how friendly scary this is. But seriously, though, this was really refreshing and great to see that we can have vibrant color. We can have softer images and still remain true to our dark heart desire, if that makes sense. So I did appreciate that. The drills, they are the new drills. Like I mentioned before, they previously were using resin, and now it's 100% high grade acrylic. I went through this whole diamond painting. I didn't notice a difference. To be honest, there is no difference. I'm going to kind of move it around so maybe the light will catch it better so you can see there is a ton of shine on this diamond painting, and that's, why we diamond paint, because we like to see the shine, right? Ton of shine. I didn't have any issues with drills popping. I didn't have any issues with them sticking or sliding around. Literally no issues at all. Could not tell that I was using a different type of drill than previous kits. So yeah, don't fear the drill change, because in my opinion, it made no discernible difference. Another pro to this kit was they were masterful in their use of color. I don't know how well you can see at the distance. Keep in mind your camera distance when you're viewing this. You're viewing this from about 1.5 feet to maybe 2 feet away from my camera. It's the furthest I can get you. Sorry, but it is what it is. So kind of keep that in mind, that you're not up in the trenches, but you're not at a viewing distance. You're somewhere in between. So the further away you would view this, the more cohesive it would appear to your eyes. Whereas at a working distance, or at maybe this viewing distance, it might look a little bit more pixelated, but if you stand 3 to 5 feet away, it meshes together and you can't tell the individual drills on here. But with that in mind, the masterful use of color, I went through the color list and I saw there were 2 browns. And I'm sitting here looking at neon pink, electric blue, this bright orangey yellow, and yellow, green yellow. And I'm thinking to myself, the purple's down here. I'm thinking neon colored palette, and WTF is brown gonna do in here? I thought, oh no, this is going to be devastating. Like, where does brown fit in this color palette? They did it really masterfully. It's used a little bit here, a little bit right here, some right here in the folds of the sheet to help you create definition and shadow, folks. And, you know, me being inches away from the canvas, can I see that? Yes, I can. But when I step back and I view it at a reasonable viewing distance, can I still see that? No, I cannot. So yeah, there's like olive green in here in little hints for shadowing, but I couldn't figure out for the life of me. I did get scared, and I was like, how are they going to make brown and olive green go with neon colors? And they did it, and it works. So yay. I was scared, and I guess I didn't need to be, because they did it well. Let me see, any other notes? You gotta pardon me, I'm old and I can't remember everything, so I have to write it down and then look at it. There were more than enough drills in this kit to complete this diamond painting. When we do the kit down, you might call BS on me, because there's a bunch missing. So it's going to be a real quick kit down, folks, because I'm short and some of my containers are actually empty. But that's only because of me. I used the spare drills. There were so many spare drills. I mean, I wouldn't call it wasteful. There was, but there was more than enough to finish this diamond painting comfortably and confidently. But I did have enough left over to create a little TikTok mini movie, if you will, using the leftover drills. So don't come at me when we do the kit down and you're like, Mushy, you said there was more than enough drills and half your containers are empty. That was Mushy's fault. Mushy made a movie with the extra drills. So there's that. Last pro on my list is details. Phenomenal. You can see the splash of, ectoplasm paint. I don't know the material substance of the splashes, but obviously it is splashes. You can see it coming off of them. Just magnificently done. Yes, the details are phenomenal. They incorporated shading and shadowing into the render such that you can see the folds in the sheet of the sheet ghost. You can clearly see its little face here. You can see the splashes. The splashes look like liquid splashing, not just blotches. Very intentional and discernible. Yeah, I have no complaints in that department. What do you guys think? I dig it. I mean, it looks great. Cons. Okay, so I kind of have a question mark by this because some of you might feel it's a con. It was okay for me, but you know, we're all different, and some of you might feel it's a con, so I did put it on here. The E, the F, and the P were very similar. I'll insert screenshots of pictures I took of the canvas so you can determine for yourself if it would be an issue to you or not, and how much of an issue or not it would be. But I was able to complete the painting and everything was fine. Yeah, and then I do have some side notes. So here are my like notes that don't really fall into pro or con. They're just kind of like, hey, I want you to know. So this is confetti heavy. I mentioned it in the beginning, and I'll tell you this is really confetti heavy. You might think you see a lot of color blocking in the bright pink on the side. That's actually 2 to 3 shades of pink, like interwebbed together. There was some color blocking in small, in the very edges, but then the second pink started creeping in and it became confetti, and this all was confetti to give us these defining moments of the sheet, and the splashes and the definition. So if you don't mind confetti, then you won't mind this. But I do have to say it was extremely confetti heavy. Not a problem for me. That's for you to judge. This will be a slow burn for you guys, with all the colors changing and stuff. This is a diamond painting that's going to take you longer than you probably expect a 30 by 40 to take you. I just wanted to warn you. This was fun, and I love the introduction of bright colors into the horror genre. You have to like color to like this. I recommend sunglasses. Not really, but kind of. This is so bright and vibrant. I hope the camera's doing it justice. The colors just... I said in the unboxing that the colors were going to spank you in the eye, and oh yes, they will spank you in both of your eyeballs. And they're just bright, vibrant, shiny, just boom, smack you in the face. And I love it. I love to see it. Oh, my final note, you guys. So I mentioned to you there was an asterisk by the fact that there were 37 colors in this diamond painting, but there's no special drills. I'm going to tell you a secret. Okay, you ready? I'm going to secret bomb you here. If you hadn't thought about it already, or if you didn't hear me kind of hint at it or mention it, if you want to see it in action, visit my TikTok with this diamond painting in it, but black light. Hear me out. Black light. Bam. Yes, I just dropped that one on you. These neon colors, some of them more than others, but a lot of the brighter, the blue, the yellow, the pink, some of the other more reddish pinks, you put a black light on this and bam, it becomes like almost like a photo negative. It's a really cool effect. I don't know if they intended to do that or not, but hey, now you know. So I encourage you, if you get this diamond painting or any of the other ones they're going to offer with these brighter, more vibrant, neon-esque colors, do yourself a solid. Go to the dollar store, get yourself a $3 blacklight flashlight, and run it over the diamond painting and see what happens. It is phenomenal. It will work really on most other diamond paintings, depending on the colors of the drills in there. We went through the house with the black light and we were looking at everything, seeing what popped and what didn't. It was kind of cool. I have like a grayscale Jason diamond painting that we ran the black light over, and some of the like lighter gray / white drills just boom popped, and it gave it a whole different look. So Sundown is actually going to make a custom frame with black lights inlaid within the frame to shine on the diamond painting, and we're going to hang it up in our house that way because we were so impressed with like how that turned out. So there's my little suggestion to you, is if you want to see another interesting perspective on these diamond paintings with these vibrant colors, check out a black light. Could be fun. We had fun. Okay, and that is my poster review of Boo Sheet. Drip Drop, Raincoats, Boo Sheet, and Cosmic Jokes. Hey, took me a second, but I remembered. Cosmic Jokes. Those are the titles of the paintings coming out tomorrow, and something tells me they're all going to be, at least have a little of this flair in them, this color flair. So if these colors excite you, definitely go check it out tomorrow. And with that, it's time to kit this down. Say goodbye to Boo Sheet. Ooh, ah. I don't know. Is that what a sheet ghost sounds like? Ooh. It is in my world. Mushy's world, that's what a Boo Sheet sounds like. All right, let's get our stuff ready to kit this down. I got a little sidetracked. I don't want you guys to think I forgot. I did promise you I was going to do a diamond painting of every size offering from Raven Diamond Art. And I did, the first one was Feeling Crafty, a 30 by 40. And the second one was The Man with the Candy, and that was a 40 by 50. So next, I've got to dig out one of Raven Diamond Art's 50 by 60s. And we're going to kit that up in the very near future. And I will work on that and get that out to you. I didn't want you to think I forgot, but this sneak peek, jumped into my crafting room and spanked me in the face, and I had to complete it. So I didn't have to. Nobody made me. I wanted to. I wanted to complete it for you guys ahead of the release so that you could see what was what on the what. Okay, let's get a funnel. Okay, this is a funnel that I use in every dekitting from Zodiac Shadows. They have all different kinds of funnels. This one's like a Tic Tac bottle funnel. They have an Elizabeth Ward funnel. They have like a round jar funnel. They have like a funnel shaped funnel. They have all the funnels, and they also have like fun little cute, I can't reach it, it's just out of reach, but they have kinetic, like movable 3D cover minders too that are pretty creepy. So definitely go check them out. Link in the description down below. And with that, let's see if my shortness can keep everything in frame. Okay, let's start the kitting down. We got all these containers messed up, you guys. I need to turn this around. We got all these containers messed up from us digging through and seeing what shined the brightest with the black light so that we could make a TikTok. And some of this technology, like making TikToks, anything a step above rudimentary, is confounding and confusing and difficult, and I don't know how we did it. Yes, our TikToks are still very rudimentary, but I'm proud of us. So there's that. You know what I want to do? I want to do this. I want to be extra careful. I'm tired. Oh, the hours and time and sleepless nights I spent trying to get this diamond painting done for you guys. Whew. Mushy's going on fumes right now. But I really wanted you guys to see what was coming, so I'm not complaining. I'm just explaining. Is that the same? Yeah. But yeah, we tried. If you saw the TikTok and you're like, that was like the junkiest thing I've ever seen on TikTok, I'm sorry. We tried. Our doth hair had the concept idea, but then she has a lifelong migraine issue, and she was struck, you guys. She got stricken. She got stricken by the migraine, 3781, and was unable to assist us further. 3781. Here we go. And so where she came up with the brainchild idea, the theme and general idea for the TikTok, she was like, here's your idea. I'm now going to go close my eyes in a dark room and cry. And good luck with figuring out how to make my concept a reality. Bye-bye now. And as the only person in the house that knows of said technology, yeah, we were kind of in a lurch. So hopefully you got to see the TikTok, and hopefully, oh, there's an empty one. Hopefully you enjoyed it. We tried. We tried. And it's all a learning experience, you know. We learned some things, and yeah, had fun doing it. So, and boy, Sundown was really loving his camera time. You put a camera in front of that man and he'll be all up in there. Let's see, 3805. Other news. My eyes aren't working. I can't see 3805. There it is. Other news. Guys, I did a thing. At least I think I did a thing, and I'm continuing to fine-tune this thing. What is this thing, Mushy? Well, the thing that Mushy did was, YouTube sent me an email, and they were like, hey, dum-dum. A dum-dum want gum-gum. They didn't call me a dum-dum, guys. That's just me paraphrasing. But they were like, hey, dummy, your channel is now eligible for memberships. And I was like, okay, cool. I'm pretty sure I have some subscribers. So, like, is that something different? You know, are they not already members of my channel? As, you know, when they subscribed? And, like, no. So, YouTube was like, no, mush. 37.46. Memberships are something different. And I was like, okay, that's fun. What is it? And they were like, well, basically people that want to support your channel can do some kind of special subscription-y thing for varying price points. And you do more work and offer them more fun things. And I was like, okay, I'm listening. You know, what is going on? I'm like, okay, I understand that. So, like, next, what's that? And then it continued with, you know, you can provide XYZ, you know, different membership levels, 38, 34, etc. And all I read was like 38, 34. All I read was like blah, blah, blah. Some people have expressed interest in, you know, contributing to the success of your channel. And I'm like, hey, thank you. And then they were like, and then I blah, 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 stuff and things. And then it was like, you know, you can offer them the opportunity to, you know, kind of, I guess, pay a small subscription fee to get access to special content that only they can see as paid members. And I was like, oh, okay, so more work for Mushy. That's okay. I'm not afraid of work, especially if I have friends that want to see said work. So I'm like, okay, continue. Like, if it's something ugly, you know, if this is gonna be a ugly, you know, kind of $500 a month, and you can listen to Mushy move around in her chair and, you know, let it sound like farts. No. You know what I mean? No. Or if it's something like for $50 million, Mushy will diamond paint a special painting just for you. Sorry. No. So I looked into it, and apparently if I activate it, which, spoiler, it was activated earlier today. If you would like to help support the channel by, I don't know, membershiping? Is that what you call it? I don't know. You've already subscribed, so I can't say like by subscribing, by membershiping, then you now have the option to do so. Just FYI, if you hadn't noticed, now you know. Let me number first and then we'll talk about that. Okay, I think that's everything in this tier. Okay, so basically there's different tiers of membership. And the first tier, should you choose to, you know, partake, and I guess I should first tell you, like, obviously, I mean, to me it's obvious, but it might not be obvious to everyone. If anyone decides that they would like to partake in a channel membership, I would then use any funds that are trickled through YouTube and down to me from that activity to support the channel. And that, what does that mean? That means buying more diamond paintings for the channel, more, you know, things to review in the diamond painting realm for the channel. It means that goes from basically from YouTube to my middle of the night shopping for the channel situation. Yes. So I didn't write it down because I'm terrible and I'm sorry. $4.98. But basically there are 3 different tiers. Okay, guys, there are 3 different tiers. The first tier is, I believe is it $1.99 or $2.99? I think it's $1.99. $1.99. And it's my understanding that anybody who wishes to partake can cancel at any time, and that's dandy. Fine. And you can get in live chats. I don't know if it applies to comments. It wasn't real clear. I think it does. But you get a special badge by your name when you comment or you chat in lives or premieres. You will be standing out from the crowd with, how far up? 20. You will stand out apart from the crowd in that you'll have a special badge by your name, and that badge will change with the length of time that you are on the channel, like subscribe to the channel and a member. Oh, it's empty. That's lovely. I used that one too and I didn't check. So that's fun. Now, right now, because it just got like flipped on today, 418 or 718, it's just kind of YouTube's generic member badges. But I have enlisted the help of Doth Hair in her infinite tech wisdom and youth to hunt down an artist for me who is going to create custom badges. She's going to hunt down an artist for me to create custom badges for us to use on the channel, but for right now they are the standard comes with the kit YouTube created badges. So never fear, they won't stay that boring forever. We will have our own custom badges. You will get the ability to use custom emojis, which I've set some up, custom ones up already, but that will change to better custom ones soon. And you will be able to use GIFs in chats. I really don't know. I've never done anything like this, and they're not very sharey with the information, you know, not real clear. Kind of like the live stream. It was just like hit go live and then go live, and it was not that simple. So I am not yet an expert on all things membership. But yeah, the first tier you get custom emojis, custom badges to help you stand out from the crowd. And you get to do GIFs and yeah, I forgot what the other thing was. Oh, you get priority access to me in the comments. But a member, let's say a member and a non-member leave a comment on my video, YouTube will show me the member's comment first and they get priority response. So you will get Mushy's attention firster and faster than the average comment. And that is the first tier. The second tier is a little more involved. You would get, the whole list is on my channel, so if you want to see the list and not listen to me try to remember all the perks that you get, it's in print on the channel page under membership. $3.70. But the second tier, you guys will would get access to a members only chat group situation. You will have your little YouTube icon, person picture icon thing would be presented on the homepage of my channel as a paying member of the channel. You will also get shout outs. You guys will get access to new video, any new videos that I upload. You will get the option to see them first before the general public. $3.33. So that could be fun. And I think there was something else, but like I said, you'd have to go look at the list. I can't like look at it right now because I'm filming with it with my phone and I can't reach my computer. But those are just some of the perks of the second tier. And then there's a third tier. And the third tier is, I think the second tier was $4.99. If I'm not mistaken, $4.99 for the second tier. I didn't say that. So you got the $1.99 tier and you got the $4.99 tier. And then there's a third tier for $9.99 a month. And that tier would get you all the benefits of all the previous tiers. And then also you would get me to make for you to view $5.52 exclusive content that the rest of the channel will not see. And that exclusive content, my friends, is going to be, in case you're interested, adult explicit diamond painting. Yes. If you saw my AliExpress haul a while back, you might have seen I got some pretty spicy diamond paintings that maybe not everybody wants to see on the channel, but that I absolutely am going to do. Then you will get to see those videos. I will do those diamond paintings. I will make a video of me doing those diamond paintings. Heck, I might even do a premiere and chat with you while we watch some whipping chits. I may live stream occasionally so you can see me actively working on them. But yeah, that's what the third tier is for. So the third tier is spicy. That's a spicy tier. So only the brave may enter. So that's kind of the gist of it. Like I said, this was a new, dropping things. This was a new to me thing that I was previously uneducated on, and I'm still kind of floaty with the details. I have it in an email and stuff. I just didn't bring it with me to look at. I'm sorry. But yeah. So anyone interested in that, that's cool. If not, that's cool too. It was just a thing that YouTube was like, hey, dum-dum, you need to turn this on. And I was like, okay, dum-dum want gum-gum, I will. And so I did. And so that's what I agreed with YouTube that I would do for you if you choose to partake in a membership. That sounded like I said a bad word. Membership. Pa, 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 pa. So there's that. I know a couple of subbies have reached out to me and asked, is there a Patreon? Could you make a Patreon? Do you want a Patreon? Hey, what's the Patreon information? I do not currently have a Patreon. I have heard of Patreon. I think I have participated in one once, like a couple years ago, and it kind of wasn't my jam in terms of like, what they offered was access to Discord. I have Discord. I could not tell you how it works with like all those little chat rooms and voice chat, and like we couldn't even get it to work here in the house between the three of us to play video games. So yeah, I'm not ready for all that. I'm not ready for that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to those of you who did ask me for that and that I did not provide that. It's because I am not ready for that. Instead, I did the next best thing, I hope, and this was the closest to granting your wishes that I could get, dear subbies. So, yeah, that's a thing. That's a thing now. I don't expect it from anyone. I felt like YouTube says you should turn this on, so you should turn it on. So, and then they sent me an email that said, you've turned it on like we told you to, good girl Mushy. Now you need to tell your people about it. And so this is me telling my people about it. So I have told you, and my duty here is done, unless or until someone signs up for a membership to the channel, and then my duty continues. There's the spill. We knew it was going to happen, right? Wasn't that the first one? The knockdown? Yeah. Can't have a de-kitting video without something like that happening. $7.94. $7.94. So, yeah. Who's excited for the weekend? What are you doing this weekend? Anyone? Bueller. What are we doing this weekend? I know that tomorrow, Sundown has a very exciting appointment. He gets to go get his first toothed. The dentist. Who loves the dentist? Not me. I don't know who actually ever enjoys going to the dentist. I don't care if it's for a simple cleaning or if you're going to like have total mouth reconstructive tooth surgery or whatever it is that they, crazy crap that they can get into anymore. But, yeah, I dread it. That's a panic attack waiting to happen, folks. Because you're in a chair, your mouth is forced. Okay, can't talk about it. You guys know what the dentist is and why it's not good. So I'm just glad it's not my turn yet. But my turn will come soon enough. I'm dreading it. So thinking about like, can you just 601 pull my teeth out? Do I have to have teeth? If I pull all my teeth out or they fall out or like, I don't know, they go away, poof, does that mean I don't have to go to the dentist? Because that'd be cool. I would gum it. I would become gummy. Yes. No. Yes. No. I don't know. I would think about it if that would keep me out of the dentist chair. But yeah, the point to that is that I'm happy it's Sundown and not me. That brave man. And then what else are we doing? Kiddo work. So of course I'm gonna sit with the bark machines and be miserable at hours and hours and hours of nonstop barking. Now I will be filming, I think, yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna be pre-filming my Batootie off because we have a trip to Barnes Jewish in St. Louis coming up next week. Guess what, guys? Also, I know this is kind of far in advance, but we're gonna try another attempt using different equipment for a live chat for Valentine's Day. But never fear, it's not gonna actually be on Valentine's Day because we know that people have love and things to do on the actual day. We're planning to do it, I believe, the Monday before Valentine's Day. Mark your calendars. If you want to hear me and Sundown's love story, I believe that's going to be the starting topic of our Whip and Chit live stream situation. 9:15. 9:15. So yeah, because you guys have probably heard it. If you've seen one of my other Whip and Chits, I touched on it and I kind of told our story. So you've heard it, but you've heard the nutshell version and you've heard one side of it. You'll get to hear both sides of it. Yeah. Yeah. He's probably quivering in his briefs right about now. Oh no. No. But we'd like to spend at least in theory, you know, and somewhat in practice, we wanted to spend Valentine's Day with you guys. And of course, you know me, if you hadn't seen the polls, go check the community tab. There's a poll up. If you haven't voted already, place your vote if you want to say in what Valentine's Day diamond painting I do. I have some doozies up there I'm excited to get to. So, and with that, you guys, we are done kitting down, and the rest is a mess for me to clean up. That's not for you. So, yeah, that was everything. I hope to see you guys in the comments. I hope to hear about all the fun diamond paintings you guys are doing. If you want to be more active with your fellow subbies, come check out our Facebook group, Dark and Creepy Diamond Painting on Facebook. Just hit the join button, and Sundown or I will hit the yes you may button, and you'll come right in, and your friends will be waiting there for you. We have, I believe it's 45 subbies who have come and joined the Facebook group. Lots of sharing of whips and spooky images and new diamond painting companies we're finding, and we're just, you know, having a blast, sharing information, sharing our craft, having a good time. So there's that. And if you like this video or videos like this and Dark and Creepy Diamond Painting, consider hitting the like button so I know that you liked it and you want to see more like this. It just helps me understand what kind of content you want to see. Hit that subscribe button. Ring the notification bell if you want to be notified next time I post a video. All right, you guys, and that's all for us. And with that, I bid you a good night. Naughty night.